Today we are having a real life lesson. Now, theory is great, and I've been telling you a lot about theory, but when it comes to real life, a lot of theoretical things don't work. And that's what I would like to tell you about in this video. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia. On this channel I talk about investing, and especially investing for beginners. Now, I've been telling you a lot about Etoro and my profile on Etoro. One of the most popular videos on my channel is about how to live passively off Etoro and copy trading on Etoro. In this video, if you haven't checked it out, you can click this link here, but in this video I'm talking about how much money you have to invest into your Etoro account in order to get $1,000 passively per month. And I come to the conclusion that you need around $30,000. Then also I made several profile overviews and profile updates on Etoro, where every single time I make an update, I'm in profit. But now, as you all know, we are in red, the markets are red and all the stocks and shares are red, and I wanted to make a quick update on my profile, which I really didn't plan on doing because only recently in April I made a profile update of the first quarter of 2021, but I thought it was a little bit unfair not to show you the time and not to show my results when they are all red and I'm actually losing money. It's not like I'm making money, I'm literally losing money, and I'm losing quite a lot of money. So for those of you who think that trading or investing is always green, is always great, I thought for those people I'm going to show my real profile, how it looks now, my profile on Etoro, and we will also see at how different stocks and shares and how different popular investors perform during the crisis. So if you get anything out of this video, or if you find it just entertaining, please don't forget to click the like button under this video, and also consider subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss the video when I make my next profile update with lots of profits in it. So let's start. As of now, I have an equity of $28,000 in my Etoro account, and I'm losing nearly $700. I kind of regret not recording this video just about a week ago when my loss was around $1,500. So you will just have to trust my words. It was $1,500 and I haven't done anything, I haven't changed anything, didn't make any purchases and didn't sell anything. So just on its own, the market has corrected itself a little bit, and now I'm only minus 650. So let's look at J Nemesis. He's still at profit, but now he's making me only 8.5%. And if we click on his profile, we see that all the opened positions that he has at the moment are actually at a loss of nearly $900. So this closed positions, because he's already closed $1,900 worth of his positions in the past, they cover the loss that he's got now. That's why when we look at the general information and the general result, we see that he's at profit. But what you have to understand is this result we see because I've been copying him for some time, and if you started copying him only several months ago or several days, weeks ago, you'd probably see a red number right now. You wouldn't be at profit at all. Then Tesla, minus 10%. If we click on it, do you remember how in one of the videos I said that I was lucky to have misclicked the order for 3 Tesla shares worth $1,340? Well, at that moment I was at the profit on this purchase. Now I'm at a loss of nearly minus $20. The other 2 shares that I bought for $785 and $863, well, that's just sad. Going back, Yepekir bond is actually at a profit of $22, great. Olivier is plus $28, and he is constantly in green. He doesn't take any risks, and he seems to be able to bring constant profits, at least in my experience, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, he doesn't invest much, but let's look how much he's got invested actually now. Wow, he's invested $265 out of my 2.5 grand that I have in him. Well, actually, that's not that bad. Now, Wesley, in one of my previous videos, I've been saying that Wesley is the most unstable popular investor who I copy, because his results are constantly changing from red to green, from green back to red, and so on. And it's not only when the market is red. Sometimes everybody's in green, but Wesley is actually in red. But saying that, he's been pretty constant recently of being red. I literally can't remember the last month or the last day when I saw him in green. And at the moment he's minus $135. Just before I started recording this video, when I had a quick look over my profile, he was minus 155. I'm not going to stop copying him. We will see which results he'll bring in the future, but of course, based on his previous performance, he's a great trader. But in my own experience, well, I just tell you how it is. Apple is green, so another blue chip company, and again, just a couple of hours ago, before I started recording this video, it was in red. So, I mean, with Apple, as I always say, I'm not so worried because I'm sure in the future it's going to show good results. But at a short term, like for example, now it just looks very unstable. Baltic Seal is plus $12, which is good. Baltic Seal, I'm still standing behind him, really like the guy. Coinbase, well, you see it yourself, minus 44%. Sad. It's just sad. Amar is plus $15, and he's the last guy who I started copying. And you know what? I know that I said about a week ago everybody was in red, including Amar, but he wasn't as much in loss as, for example, Wesley. Whether it's because he doesn't take as much risk, also he's not such an active trader, so he invests and he tends to hold his positions long term, I'm not sure, but I start to feel more and more confident with Amar. GameStop, minus 25%. Dodge, don't even ask. Johnson & Johnson, another blue chip company, plus $20, and I haven't been holding this stock for a long time, so I'm glad. Airbnb, I bought my share straight away after it went public, and I've been in the profit all the time until recently. During this market crash, it's gone down, and now I'm losing money. I have only one share. I'm not gonna get rid of this share. Well, Near, you see yourself, minus 42%. When is going to recover? God knows. Bitcoin, we don't know what's going on with Bitcoin. I believe in Bitcoin, but I just invested $70 as a sort of a gamble because I thought it's not gonna go any lower, and well, yet it did. Ascension Surgical is actually plus 78 cents, which I'm very glad to see. As long as it's not at a loss, as long as it's not red, I think it's a good result. Nikola, BlackBerry, Bionana Genomics, well, you see yourself, the results are horrible, minus 59, minus 56, minus 38%. And Nikola is still number one from the bottom with the record loss of minus 82%. Someone has recently commented on one of my videos asking if it's possible to lose all of the money. Theoretically, of course, it is possible, but on my practical lesson, you can see that it is definitely possible to lose 82% of your money that you've invested, and Naked Group at the moment is beating all the records. So what do we see, and what conclusion can we actually make from this video and from this profile overview? Well, I make several conclusions. First conclusion is, when the market crash happens like now, it seems like those traders who don't trade actively and who stay passive, who buy and hold, they tend to perform much better than those who trade actively every single day. Look at Amar, look at Baltic Seal, and then compare them to Wesley or J Nemesis. Another theory that we can definitely confirm is that penny stocks are not a great idea, especially if you are not sure in what you are doing. So if you are a beginner investor and you want to invest into individual stocks and shares, I would definitely recommend you to invest into blue chip companies. But even then, look at the performance of my Tesla investment. And you know, I'm not too scared about Tesla because I know, I have big hopes for it, and I'm sure that in the future it's gonna grow, but how long will it take before it actually recovers and brings me some good profits? God knows. It might take it years, and I will have to keep my money locked in with Tesla until then. The lesson number 3 that I learned is that if you aren't going to actually trade and sell your positions, when the market crash happens, you tend to check your profile much more seldomly. That's because every single time I open my Etoro account, I'm literally scared to see what results I've got there. I don't want to see those red numbers, and I don't want to know how much money I lose. And the lesson number 4 is that answering the question on whether you can live off Etoro copy trading and do nothing else at all in your life, I would say that my answer at the moment is no, because I would be very scared if I had no other income source and I would be completely relying on my profits of Etoro. Because you see, one day it is plus 1,500 and the other day it's minus 1,500, and you cannot do anything about it. If I didn't have any other sources of income now, I'd probably have to sell some of the positions and I'd actually lose money on them. So here we go. Now I feel good because I also shared my losses. As you see, it's not always green, and it doesn't matter how much money you've got invested, because the only difference it would make if I invested 300,000 instead of 30,000 is that now I'd be losing 8 grand instead of $800. It works completely both ways. The more you invest, the more you potentially make, but at the same time, the more you will potentially lose. So please be very careful, guys. If you don't know what you're doing, if you are not sure, if you don't have any experience, you know, everybody may seem like a genius when the market grows and they show and share their profits all the time. But when something like this happens and there is an unstable situation and the market is red, everybody, even the most experienced guys like J Nemesis, they start to lose money. And those people, they've been in trading for years and years and years. So the beginners have very little chance to make any money. Of course, they might get lucky one week, but over the long term, most probably they will lose money as well. That's it for my short update today. Thank you very much for watching me, guys. Bye bye.